Just in, Fabio Paratici leads £75 million transfer raid. Tottenham ready to pay big for Premier League star. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham are ready to make an offer for Bournemouth's explosive winger Antoine Semenyo. According to renowned journalist Graeme Bailey, Spurs have intensified their pursuit of the Ghanaian forward, with Fabio Paratici personally leading the negotiations in what could be one of the most dramatic transfer stories of the winter. Reports from talkSPORT have confirmed that Semenyo does indeed have a release clause in his Bournemouth contract, though the exact figure remains under wraps. However, insiders close to the deal claim it could be set at around £75 million, a fee that Tottenham are seriously considering meeting immediately in January, before any of their Premier League rivals can make a move. It's no secret that Tottenham's attack is in desperate need of reinforcements. Despite a strong start under Thomas Frank, the North London side have stumbled in recent weeks, dropping crucial points at home and struggling to find consistency in front of goal. Club sources admit that the recent poor results have only reinforced the urgency of signing a player capable of making an instant impact. And Semenyo fits that description perfectly. The 24-year-old winger has been a revelation for Bournemouth since joining from Bristol City, combining blistering pace with raw physicality and a growing eye for goal. His direct style of play, tireless work rate and ability to stretch defences make him an ideal addition to Tottenham's front line, particularly in a team that often looks static and predictable in the final third. Fabio Paratici, who recently returned to the club in a senior advisory role, has been instrumental in pushing this deal forward. The Italian sporting director is said to be obsessed with strengthening Tottenham's attacking options this winter and views Semenyo as the perfect profile to elevate the squad's quality and intensity. Sources within Bournemouth insist that the club have no intention of selling their star player mid-season, but privately acknowledge that a £75 million offer from a Champions League side could prove too tempting to refuse. Bournemouth have already started exploring potential replacements, a clear indication that the South Coast side are preparing for all possible outcomes. For Tottenham, this is not just another transfer chase. The Lewis family, who control the club, have reportedly made it clear that sporting success must now be prioritised over financial caution. Spurs are aware that to stay competitive in both the Premier League and the Champions League, they must act decisively and invest heavily in top-tier talent. If Tottenham manage to close this deal, Semenyo would become one of the club's most expensive signings in recent history. More importantly, he could be the catalyst for a mid-season resurgence, injecting pace, energy and unpredictability into an attack that has looked lifeless in recent matches. All eyes are now on North London as Paratici and Frank prepare to make their move. Tottenham have the funds, the ambition and, crucially, the urgency to make this transfer happen. Whether Bournemouth can resist that kind of pressure remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, if Spurs pull this off, it could be the defining signing of the January window. Reports from multiple outlets suggest that Spurs are exploring the possibility of signing Ivan Toney from Al Ahly, with Fabio Paratici and Thomas Frank both reportedly in agreement that a new top-level forward must arrive in North London as soon as possible. Thomas Frank, who is still dealing with an injury crisis that has left his attacking options severely depleted, is said to be pushing for an immediate solution. Dominic Solanke's recent ankle surgery has created a major void in Tottenham's attack, and while Randall Kolo Muani has returned to training, the club's hierarchy believes another proven goalscorer is absolutely necessary if the team is to maintain its ambitions this season. Ivan Toney's name has quickly risen to the top of Tottenham's shortlist. The English striker, currently plying his trade at Saudi Arabian giants Al Ahly, has been nothing short of sensational since his arrival in the Middle East. After joining from Brentford in the summer of 2024, Toney has rediscovered his lethal form, scoring an incredible 39 goals in just 56 appearances for Al Ahly. His performances have not gone unnoticed, with scouts across Europe highlighting how much his finishing, physicality and composure have improved during his time abroad. Toney's connection with Thomas Frank only strengthens Tottenham's confidence that he could hit the ground running in North London. During their time together at Brentford, the forward became a record-breaking figure. It was under Frank's management that Toney evolved from a promising Championship striker into a genuine Premier League star, catching the attention of England boss Gareth Southgate and earning a call-up to the national team. Now Tottenham could be ready to reunite the pair. Sources indicate that Spurs view Toney as the ideal blend of power, experience and instinct in front of goal qualities that have been missing from their front line since Harry Kane's departure. His consistency at Al Ahly has only reinforced the belief that he still belongs in one of Europe's top leagues, and the club's board reportedly believes this could be the perfect moment to strike. However, Spurs are not alone in the race. Chelsea are also closely monitoring Toney's situation, though the Blues are said to be hesitant to match Al Ahly's reported £52 million valuation. Tottenham, on the other hand, may be prepared to move decisively in January, with Paratici already assessing the financial feasibility of the deal. For Tottenham supporters, this potential reunion carries massive intrigue. Toney is a player with unfinished business in English football, a natural finisher who has matured both mentally and tactically since his Premier League days. With the January window approaching and pressure mounting on Thomas Frank to deliver results, the move could mark a turning point in Tottenham's season. If Spurs managed to pull off this transfer, it wouldn't just be another signing, it would be a statement of intent. A signal that Tottenham are serious about challenging at the highest level, armed with a striker who knows exactly what it takes to dominate in England's top flight. Tottenham are reportedly preparing to battle Newcastle for the signature of Juventus defender Pierre Kalulu, in what could become one of the most surprising transfer stories of the upcoming window. The 25-year-old Frenchman, who has steadily built a reputation as one of Serie A's most reliable and versatile defenders, is now attracting serious attention from the Premier League. And his price tag, set at around £25 million, makes him a highly attainable target. According to fresh reports from Toto Juve, both Tottenham and Newcastle have been closely monitoring Kalulu's performances in Turin and are now weighing up official approaches. The French centre-back has shown remarkable consistency for Juventus, combining strength, intelligence and tactical awareness, attributes that have made him one of the club's standout performers over the past 2 seasons. His ability to operate both as a centre-half and a right-back gives him the kind of versatility that modern managers crave, and this is precisely what has put him on Tottenham's radar. At first glance, Tottenham's pursuit of another defender might raise eyebrows. Thomas Frank already has a solid defensive core in Christian Romero, Mickey van der Ven, Radu Dragusin and Kevin Danso, not to mention young Croatian prodigy Luka Vuskovic, who is expected to break into the first team in the near future. Yet, sources inside the club claim that Spurs are determined to strengthen their defensive depth, particularly with European football demanding a larger squad and the Premier League schedule showing no mercy. Pierre Kalulu could be seen as an ideal tactical asset, a player who not only adds competition, but also brings elite experience from one of Europe's most defensively disciplined leagues. Known for his quick recovery pace, sharp positional sense, and composure under pressure, the Frenchman has often been praised for his ability to neutralise fast attackers and handle high-intensity matches. Fabio Paratici, Tottenham's recruitment mastermind, is said to be a key figure driving this pursuit. Having previously worked extensively within Italian football, Paratici is fully aware of Kalulu's qualities and has long admired his professionalism and adaptability. With Juventus open to player sales to raise funds for their own squad rebuild, Spurs sense an opportunity to strike a deal before Newcastle can make their move. While some fans question whether another centre-back is truly necessary, insiders insist that Thomas Frank wants more tactical options. Injuries and suspensions have often disrupted Spurs' defensive rhythm, and Kalulu's ability to slot seamlessly into multiple roles could prove invaluable during the second half of the campaign. If Tottenham managed to bring Pierre Kalulu to North London, it would not just be a depth signing, it would be a strategic statement. The French defender's arrival could push competition levels through the roof, ensuring that every player in the backline remains at peak performance. It's a move that speaks volumes about the club's long-term ambition to build a squad not just capable of competing, but of dominating on all fronts. At just £25 million, this could be one of the most underrated yet impactful deals of the season, and Tottenham appear ready to make their move before anyone else does. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with everything Tottenham, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Don't forget to drop a like and share this video with other Spurs fans. Together we can keep growing the Tottenham News Today community. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.